Bonsoir à tous, aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode de Solo Leveling Rise. La dernière fois on avait terminé le chapitre 23 si je me souviens bien, en normal. Et du coup là on va commencer le chapitre secondaire. Donc celui-là c'est fait, c'était celui-là.
So it's possible. There is a hunter that can surpass his initial rank. I wonder what it takes to buy his time. Trying to recruit Sung Jinu was just a waste of time and energy. But there are many other ways to maintain a relationship with a talented hunter. It's time for Plan B. Looks like this is the list of hunters that'll be participating in the upcoming Search and Destroy mission. Sung Jinu's not on the list?
Hop.
Mr. Sugimoto, South Korea's got an ace. He's strong.
But surely not as strong as you, Mr. Goto.
Well, I'm not so sure.
What is the hunter's name?
Sung Jinu. He was only recently re-evaluated as an S rank after reawakening.
That's odd. I don't see him listed.
What? What do you mean he's not listed?
Pardon me. I didn't explain. South Korea just sent over their list of hunters. Chejong-in, Ma Dong-wook, Baek Yun-ho, Cha Hae-in, Im Tae-gyu, and Min Byung-gu. These 6 are the South Korean team that will be heading to Jeju Island in 4 days.
That's not possible. Chairman Go would be crazy not to include a hunter as strong as Sung Jinu on his raid team.
Don't worry. There will be 16 total S-rank hunters participating in this upcoming raid. Everything will be fine.
All right. I guess it's fine. I'll call once the raid begins.
All right.
Au final ça s'est pas si bien passé que ça. C'est un détail mais c'est un peu fait laminer. Hop, on récupère ça gratuitement. Pareil là c'est encore des cinématiques.
I heard you
Enfin,
call
des dialogues principalement.
I did, Goto. You prefer to get straight to the point, right? Are you interested in becoming a national-level hunter?
But there aren't any S-rank dungeons in Japan right now.
That's no problem, you see. There's one very close by.
South Korea? Jeju Island?
That's right. You know about the recent ant mutations, right? I'll suggest that we make a united multinational strike squad and complete the raid. If the operation is a success, you'll be national level. I want you to go to Korea as the negotiator.
What could we possibly gain from risking the lives of our S-ranks?
I figured you'd ask that. We have another goal in mind as well. Decreasing the number of Korean S-ranks.
Huh?
That's our true goal. Now, this is a rare opportunity. Do well, and it's a chance for you to go national. What will you do?
Is there something on your mind, Mr. Goto?
It's nothing. The sooner we get started, the sooner we get this over with.
Hmm?
All right. Let's start the raid.
Après, on aura des combats quand même. Ouais, si on aura des combats quand même. Je préfère vérifier, on sait jamais.
This man is the only hunter in Asia who can rival Liu Shigang.
My name is Goto Ryuji. Okay, let me get straight to the point. I want to form a united strike squad composed only of our country's top-ranking hunters to retake Jeju.
A united strike squad? Are you suggesting that this allied squad attack the Ants base directly?
Yes, exactly.
I know that Japan's top-ranking hunters are skilled, but Jeju Island is far too dangerous for us to launch a direct attack.
We understand we'll be dealing with an S-rank gate, so we've prepared a winning strategy. Every single ant rivals the strength of a high-ranking hunter. However, they possess a fatal weakness. A short lifespan. The ants are only capable of living for 1 year. Therefore, if we can just kill their queen, all of the ants on Jeju Island will die within a year.
Are you not aware that the ants will gladly risk their lives for their queen?
Of course, we'll have to get past thousands of ants in order to defeat the queen. However, we won't have to battle them if we can get the ants to leave their tunnels. All 3 times that South Korean hunters arrived to carry out search and destroy missions, the ants left their tunnels and headed toward the battlefield.
We're fighting for our lives, and they're using these ants as an excuse to size us up?
I see I struck a nerve. I hope he doesn't do anything rash.
I can't believe he's mad-dogging me with mana here.
This won't be that difficult. So, if we distract the ant armies, that will leave the tunnels clear for South Korea's top hunters to defeat the queen. All national-level hunters need to have completed an S-rank gate. Obtaining a national-level hunter title seems like enough of an incentive for us. He has no good reason to decline my offer.
But it's true that the ants are advancing at rapid speed. The entire colony might be able to fly soon. Understood. We'll review the data and send over a detailed operational plan.
Sir, Mr. Goto, we have arrived.
And the others?
Affirmative. The Korean S-ranks are preparing now.
Survival of the fittest. Let's go.
Ok, 3e mission.
He must be an assassin-type hunter, but even so, it's no small feat to hide from me. Bet he's an exceptional assassin.
Pardon? He's a mage-type hunter, sir.
A mage type? Impossible.
It's been officially confirmed.
I'd rather confirm it for myself.
Sir, Mr. Goto would like to have a word with you, if you don't mind.
is Sung Jinu, correct? What would you say to a one-on-one match with me? He has the guts to smile.
Pour au final se faire massacrer. Il avait bien fait sourire, de toute façon il lui a mis une grosse raclée. Ok, on lance l'opération. C'est parti. Donc là, bah, on va prendre Thomas.
Fantastic.
Tac, parfait. Là, c'est pareil. J'ai largement la puissance nécessaire pour. Donc ça va être tranquille normalement.
Whoa, feel those mana waves.
The Japanese must have launched their wave of the operation. I'll take care of this.
I knew it.
We're going to need to crank it up a notch. These ants really have evolved. They're nothing like the old ones. That first attack would have sufficed in an A-rank dungeon, but these guys have a high resistance to magic. I have to use greater force. I remember lighting ants on fire when I was a kid. I still remember that tiny snapping sound they made when they popped. Now they sound like fireworks.
Unlike our previous attempts, we won't have an escape route this time around. Could very well end up trapped. The Japanese hunters can only stall for about an hour. We gotta snuff the Queen before then, alright? If you want to say something before we jump, keep it short. No pain, no gain. Let's go!
Allez, c'est parti.
Get ready. Stronger.
Oups. Ah non, pas par là. Faut passer par là.
This way. Faster.
Ça va suffisamment vite avec ce spell. C'est même offert. Ok, le boss.
Faster. Light strike. Holy sword.
Watch this.
Voilà, ça va plus vite.
That got my
On
blood
se complique pas la vie. Parfait.
I can handle this. Get ready. Light strike.
Ah mince, il en restait un. Parfait. Et là on est dans la zone du boss, ouais, c'est ce qui me semblait.
Watch this.
Leave it to me.
Parfait.
Except for a few that stayed behind, my prediction was spot on.
This is my first time seeing these creatures. Were they the Queen's royal guards? If so, they were pretty weak.
Look, Their eyes aren't developed. These particular ants must have evolved to fight in these dark tunnels.
Makes things easier for us. If these aren't royal guards, then we can just breeze right through them.
Do you really think the queen is here, though? What if she betrayed her subjects and ran away by herself?
Impossible. Ants aren't that smart. Besides, we're on an island. There's nowhere for her to run.
Look.
It's a spawning ground.
If there's a spawning ground here, then...
The queen's chamber is nearby. So those ants earlier were guarding the nursery. I'll burn the eggs.
Hold on. Look at what's hatched. Why is that one so big?
No. That can't be an ant egg, can it? What in the world hatched from that thing? A royal guard? But...
Our goal is to defeat the queen. Forget about everything else. I don't blame young Gu for being so taken aback. Those monsters.
Clean victory.
Ok, parfait. Et on continue.
So these are the royal guards. Looks like each one is basically an S rank. But in the end, beast's a beast. They ain't got half the tactics a hunter does. Hey!
Their bodies are far more dense than I thought they'd be.
These royal guards are on a whole nother level. Just glad there ain't that many of them.
Don't worry. I've got you. Did you forget? Crushing an ant's skull doesn't kill it right away. You have to either go for the limbs or finish them off for good.
Why are the guards here when the queen isn't? These ants look like the ones from an older generation. I'm just spitballing here, but I think these are first-generation rejects. The shiny new next-gen guards may be waiting for us up ahead.
Guess we'd better start taking this seriously then, huh?
I don't just feel healed. I feel like I could take on a swarm of these suckers solo.
So, which 10 do you want? I've got A-rank combat skills too, so I can take care of any you inevitably miss.
Ok, c'est parti. Sans le but, c'est pas d'en laisser passer.
Get ready.
Ok, on peut passer par là. Hop, prochain œuf. Par là. Nickel. Ça allait bien plus vite avec, avec Thomas. Hop, parfait, on monte. Ok, prochaine zone, en face. Faut que je passe par où? Faut que je redescende? Ouais, probablement.
Pick up the pace.
Allez, encore un. Parfait. Et lui, on va le massacrer. Nickel. J'avais la flemme d'ulti. Allez, on continue.
Got it.
The formation is beginning to fall apart. I have to keep the queen tied down until all her guards have been killed. Hey, over here!
Ok, il faut que je fasse 2 esquives. Oh, let's go, on peut affronter la reine. Parfait.
Successful prediction.
2-1. Ok, là faut que j'attende un dash. Parfait. C'est quoi l'autre quête? Bon, là on va pouvoir l'enchaîner maintenant. Et terminé. Ok, j'ai cru qu'il y avait une deuxième phase. Mais non, on l'a massacré.
It's over, right?
Have we now become the 7th team in the world to clear an S-rank gate?
Wait a sec. Something feels off. Ants are swarming toward us.
What?
Wait, the Japanese hunters couldn't hold them off?
I don't know. The Hunters Association is looking into it.
The flame prison I cast over the entrance. It's gone.
This doesn't make sense. How can a single beast contain such strength? Beautiful. That got my blood pumping.
Ouais. Le massacre. Cette bête les a massacrés juste après. Hop, on récupère ça. Et je pense qu'on va partir sur le chapitre. Là, il y a quoi? Il y a que des dialogues. Et là, un combat et 2 dialogues. Ouais, en vrai, on va voir. Je vais voir si je fais tout dans cet épisode. Je pense que c'est faisable. Ça fera un épisode un peu plus long, mais en vrai, je pense que c'est faisable. Voilà, je vais clairement prendre Chae. On va pas se compliquer la vie, on va vraiment partir sur les dégâts. C'est parti.
you so excited about?
Just getting paid. After this raid is over, we'll finally be able to take a vacation.
If that's even possible.
What? You don't think we'll get a break?
That depends on how you do.
So mean. We just need to finish the raid, right? Yay! I can finally spend time with her on her birthday this year. This year, she won't be alone.
Ok, c'est parti. Parfait. En vrai, j'ai pas lu les spells de Shimizu, donc je sais même pas si ce qu'a fait. Tac, parfait. Hop, on passe au boss. On va l'enchaîner. Comme tous les autres. Parfait.
Mission complete.
Un bon petit massacre.
Here we go.
Watch this.
Battre au moins 20 monstres. Bah, faudrait qu'il spawn, ouais. En fait, moi je veux bien battre 20 monstres, mais s'il spawn pas, ça va pas le faire. Ah mince, il y en a un là. Ah non, il est bugué. Autant pour moi. Ah bah c'était le chef. Parfait.
This is Team Bravo. So far, so good. Over.
This is Team Charlie. Everything is fine here except Kenzo, who's acting like a child.
Shimizu, be careful. Just in case.
Always. I'm an S-rank healer.
I'm not kidding. Don't let your guard down. You can't always act first and heal later.
Yeah. But what if we all die of old age before the South Korean team even gets to the Queen?
If that happens, then it happens.
You're no fun, Tawata.
Right. Well, I'll take that as you saying everything's okay over there. Clean victory.
Ok, parfait. Hop, pour récupérer les 2 petits tickets, enfin les 7 petits tickets, et là on va faire toute la zone.
So, Aunt, you have quite the presence. Are you? I suppose you could call me that.
That's the last we heard from him. that can speak the human language. And on top of that, it killed Goto. Where is that monster?
It has returned to the Queen's chamber. And we're also picking up even more mana signals. Coming from another being.
Are you saying the South Korean team is still alive? For God's sake, turn on the TV. I need to see live coverage.
Yes, sir.
Minoru. What happened out there?
We can't win. That thing was a monster. Forget about being S ranks. That beast goes beyond what we can measure.
You're pathetic. Guess it's time to take this seriously. Damn it.
Faut dire que tout le monde a été décimé.
What do you make of this, Mr. Brennan?
Well, it's past 4 in the morning and I'm up watching it. You already know my answer. Isn't that why you came to my house at this ungodly hour? Michael Connor.
A hunter that can summon and command over 100 beasts. He's truly one of a kind, sir. I think it'd be a shame to let such talent go to waste. South Korea is too small of a country for him.
I agree. Do you know anything else about him?
This file details the explosion at the Federal Bureau of Hunters a couple months ago. Otherwise known as the Sung Il-hwan incident. Sung Il-hwan was captured alive inside an A-rank gate on the East Coast by an A-rank hunter named James. At first, we weren't sure if he was a human or a magic beast, but Mr. Sung claimed to be a hunter from South Korea. The information gathered on him at the time of the incident still remains on file at the Bureau. As it turns out, he's this Sung Jinu's father. We have been presented with the perfect opportunity, sir. As of now, no other country has even heard the name Sung Jinu.
We can't buy his loyalty like we did with Hong Dong-soo. South Korea has been a long-time ally of the United States. Poaching another S-rank's talents from them would be something of a slap in the face. We need to be careful.
But Sung Jinu would be worth the risk, wouldn't he?
Are you sure you can do this?
I'll give it my best shot, sir.
Ouais, leur objectif est de prendre un maximum de rang S, ce qui peut se comprendre. Rang nation.
I can't believe the ants have already made it to China. We haven't been able to sleep for 2 days.
The second wave of ants are now within shooting range, sir!
Prepare to fire!
No, hold on. The big damn hero wants all the action to himself.
Pas la même donne. Hein.
What do you think, sir?
So, Mr. Wong and Sung Jinu have met. There's a possibility that Sung Jinu killed Mr. Wong's older brother, Dong Suk. So Wong's bent on revenge. That about it?
I believe so.
It's gonna be even harder to meet Sung now. Shame. I wanted to see him in person.
What will you do if the two of them get into a fight?
Laura, you should know me better than that. Mr. Wong belongs to the Scavenger Guild, and the Scavenger Guild belongs to me. No one, and I mean no one, touches what belongs to me. Not even the feds.
Huh? Je suis pressé de voir ça dans le jeu, même si je sais déjà ce qui se passe. Allez, il nous reste deux histoires et un combat. Et après on mettra fin à cet épisode.
Mr. Go.
You said there was something you were curious about.
Mr. Sung isn't participating in the Jeju Island raid? If he participates, I'm sure...
I know why you ask, but... he must have his reasons.
But if a hunter with that much power doesn't join...
Do you think I can force a hunter of his caliber to do something he doesn't want to do?
Of course, I know it's difficult, but...
There's a time for everything. And maybe it's better for him to remain here. The Japanese hunters are behaving suspiciously. I don't know what they're hiding, but they agreed to help. I want you to get to the bottom of this.
Wu! Mr. Wu!
Oh, what's the matter?
It appears that the fourth raid on Jeju Island is going well.
Still, don't let your guard down. I'm sure some ants slipped through.
Yes, sir!
Even if we've amassed plenty of hunters to defend the place...
Ah, you're that person from the Hunters Association.
They're the hunters that survived the double dungeon with Mr. Sung. It's been a while. I can't believe I'm seeing you here.
Oh, yes. I originally came here to retire, but... Mr. Song said he's here to help protect the southern shores, so...
You're both amazing, in many ways.
It's only natural for everyone to pitch in times like these. I believe that's what a hunter is supposed to do. And, I also want to do my best on Jinu's behalf. I feel I owe him my life.
It's certainly understandable, given what you've been through.
Yeah, right? Still, I think it's a relief. Everyone's been so worried about Jeju Island for years now. Huh? What's happening? A new type of ant appeared, and the transmission was cut off!
Prepare yourselves. Ants might come swarming in.
Ouais, normal, c'est le moment où Goto a dû mourir. Mince. Ok, donc lui obligatoire. Bon, c'est pas grave. De toute façon, j'ai pas besoin de changer les éléments. Donc, éléments de plante recommandé. Bon, on va garder ce qu'on a. Hein.
Follow me.
Watch this.
On va clairement pas se compliquer la vie.
How nice. Nice.
Hop, parfait. Le but de la mission c'est de survivre, mais est-ce que si on massacre tout ça passe? Ah ouais non, ça respawn à l'infini en fait. Ok, parfait.
Everyone in the Thane Guild should be prepping for battle too.
Into battle position for the honor and glory of the Fiend Guild!
The ants have already reached Hyundai. Are we strong enough to take them on? That thing that just killed those ants!
What was it that killed the ants at such incredible speed? I can't figure it out.
It's probably one of Mr. Sung's abilities. I'm afraid of the aftermath.
I didn't expect you to show, Jeju. You're so much stronger. And, cooler, I think? I feel like you've definitely become way cooler than me.
Can I, go back now, Mr. Wu?
Yes, there doesn't seem to be anything visible in the sky anymore. Mr. Sung suddenly appeared on Jeju Island. I'll have to make sure he doesn't get into trouble once this is all over. Let's go back. We've got a lot of work to do.
Yes, sir!
Ok, parfait. On a massacré toutes ces petites fourmis. Et du coup, on a terminé le chapitre. Normalement. Si j'ai bien tout regardé. Ouais, voilà, on a terminé le chapitre. Et normalement, là, du coup, on a tout fait. Ouais, on a tout terminé. Du coup, on va s'arrêter là pour cet épisode. Donc là, prochain épisode, ça sera quand les prochains chapitres sortiront ou un nouveau portail sortira pour des invocations. Donc merci d'avoir suivi cet épisode et je vous dis à la prochaine.